99. The 99. The 99.
That's a toe tapper right
Oh,
there.
that's our favorite one. Yeah.
Definition of it.
Classic.
All right, number 9. Few things get Chicagoans going like debate on what to put on a hot dog. Now, I'm about to throw another wrench into the equation because mayonnaise is making a run for it.
Lie.
1/5 of Americans say it's their preferred hot dog condiment.
No, they don't.
1/5. Let that sink in. And recently, Costco has been catching online flack for lacking a mayo dispenser at their hot dog bar. For now, customers have to bring their own mayo with them, the old BYOM. Here's a hint. Don't try asking for mayo at the Wiener Circle or at Gene and June's.
No, you'll get killed there.
That Costco serves up a good wiener, though.
Yeah, they do.
$1.50 for the dog
Is
and
it
the
still
drink.
that cheap?
Still the same.
Unbelievable.
It's
God
a
bless
quarter-pound
Costco.
hot dog.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's good stuff. I don't like that they don't have the onions anymore that you crank
But
out.
you bring your own. This is
Oh, yeah?
I've been learning. Yeah, I bring my own mayo and your own onions. Just keep
You
them in
just
your
take
pocket.
a bite, chew it up,
Yeah,
and
I'm throwing that in there. Yeah, you got to do it.
All right, number 8. It turns out the average social media user is part of 83 different group chats.
Oh boy.
Social media scientists did a study. They found that 36% of people actually communicate more on the apps than they do in person. Here's why. They say when it comes to sharing news and planning activities, it's just easier to use the group chat than it is to contact individual people. And more than 1/5 of people, the 1/5 coming up again, surveyed say they found a new friend thanks to a group chat.
Well, isn't that nice? I should get into one of those.
You make a lot of new friends on the old socials. Anybody?
No.
No, not
I'm
me.
not in any group chats, though. Are we talking like texting with
Yeah,
people?
texting group
Well,
chats.
there's a group chat on the. It's the same thing, but they do it on the apps. Like Facebook, you can do a group chat on.
No,
it.
thanks.
I'm surprised that you guys aren't all on a group chat together. You, Larry, and Dean, like the whole. I mean, you guys aren't texting all day.
I think one of us might have sent out a group chat to me, Pat, Paul, and Larry.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Larry was not
Yeah,
pulling
shut her
his
down.
weight. He
like-
was just a
it's like having your
silent
dad on the
participant.
text
Yes.
thread.
And so we had to, it just kind of died on the vine there. So
Yeah.
3 days later, good. That's like,
Right. He's a one-word guy.
he's not a
just a thumbs up-
gossip.
just a
He
thumbs up
doesn't
reaction.
gossip, and I mean
got a few
that's to
bad
his
texters
credit.
in my life,
Yeah.
and I'm really starting to reconsider some friendships. I got to be
Really?
honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm putting it out there.
Right.
You know. Anyway.
I was sending all these selfies to the group chat, not one response.
Well, yeah,
No one hearted it or anything?
No.
Or thumbs down
So,
it?
all those things.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I mean-
Screw it. What am I wasting my time for?
Yeah. Okay.
Number 7. Later this hour, we're talking to the author of a new book about Pete Rose, his history in baseball and his gambling problems. Here's something we found in the archives: a commercial for Aqua Velva.
Hey, Pete Rose! What's a man really want from an aftershave?
Not fancy perfume,
Or fancy bottles?
not fancy prices.
No!
A man wants to smell like a man.
Yeah.
There's something about Aqua Velva.
He wants to be cool and refreshed.
There's something about Aqua Velva. A man wants to feel like a man.
Feel like a man.
Cause there's something about an Aqua Velva man.
Yeah.
That's a great
commercial.
Because nothing's more manly than a show tune, huh? I assure you the book is not nearly as whimsical as that commercial.
No.
We're going to talk to the author of that book a little bit later on.
I could have
9:40?
used a dance step or two
Yeah, a little-
in there
yeah.
also, but
Oh.
boy, that was nice.
Maybe they knew that was all Pete was capable of,
Yeah,
and so they
maybe.
just figure that's
figure he's
Put
an
on a
athlete.
voice if that was his
not
voice.
bad.
Yeah, and you can do a box step in there. That really would have elevated. But what a commercial!
This jingle. I love
Yeah,
a good jingle,
me
and they don't
too. That
have
was
anymore.
fun.
They don't have jingles anymore,
No.
do they, right?
No, or barbershop quartets. Not enough of those going on either.
It's not.
Number 6, take a look at the 1938 Talbot Lago T150
Whoa, that's a
C
good
Lago
car.
Speciale
Excuse me.
Teardrop Coupe.
Yeah, it is.
Fancy name, even fancier car, expected to bring up to $8.5 million in auction.
Come on now.
So what makes this vehicle so unique, that teardrop body style, had a handful of owners over the years, and even survived World War II, hidden away in France. Come on. It'll be up for auction in Monterey, California on August 14th and 15th.
That's a beauty.
Beautiful car.
All right, number 5, we're talking about centipedes and millipedes. Neither of these creatures are insects. Instead, they are more closely related to shrimp. From the surface, it seems like the main difference between them is their leg count, but there's also more involved. They have dramatically different diets. Centipedes are carnivores. They eat insects. Millipedes are detrivores.
Yeah, whatever.
They feast on dead plant matter and insects on the forest floor, and they also play different styles of defense. Centipedes move quickly and can attack their opponent,
exciting.
while a millipede's mode of defense is to curl up around itself. Ugh.
We got a few of those centipedes in our house.
It's exciting, right?
Yeah,
It's
they're
terrifying,
awful.
but now they don't know they're like shrimp.
Yeah.
We can eat them, honey.
Yeah. Yeah, get some tartar sauce. Yeah. Oh, that's exciting.
Number 4, here's a last-minute Father's Day gift idea. You might not get this in time, but if you still haven't gotten one at this point, you probably don't like your dad that much anyway.
Yeah.
You can commission a portrait of you and your dad, or your dad and the whole family, in a Simpsons style. Ooh, I like this. It's called the Turn Me Yellow Custom Portrait. We can't guarantee any of the quality. You can check it out for yourself on customartsco.com. It's about $25.
Not bad.
Number 3, we found the ultimate man cave because it's actually a cave in a house, part of an apartment listed for sale in Nottingham, England. The unit has 2 separate entrances with many secret storage rooms. There's space for a massive TV and some couches. It only gets better because if you're sick of sitting on the couch, the cave has a jacuzzi. And it also holds historical relevance. It's located inside St. Mary's Gatehouse, which was constructed as a French consulate in 1989.
What's this going for, do we know?
I don't see a price there. I don't know.
All right, number 2, travel experts are showing people how to pack smarter and avoid those unwanted bag fees when you're flying. Instead of jamming clothes into your suitcase, there's a better way to do it, like the Tetris method, where you fill any gaps with smaller items to maximize the suitcase's space. The inside of the shoes are also a great spot to stow stuff like socks or underpants or bloomers or your electronics. You can also vacuum seal bags to compress your clothes. That sounds fun.
Number 1, in honor of Father's Day, here's a look back to this one time me and a few of our morning show angry producers went golfing while our dads went to the spa.
Meet 4 fathers who aren't afraid to show their feminine side. Instead of golfing and gallivanting this Father's Day, they're going to a spa. 3 co-workers and I kissed our fathers farewell, and they even feigned enthusiasm for us, as we conspired to cruise the golf course while they got a day of pampering pleasures courtesy of the Parlor Salon. The opulent atmosphere took the guys by surprise at first.
You're not in Vegas, Dad.
But after talking to the owner, they felt right at home.
We do have a lot of men. We probably have 50-50. I mean, I think that at least half of our clientele is men.
That's all that needed to be said. The crowd dispersed, and my dad called dibs on the massage, with 2 girls working on him at once, mind you. Mr. Saviano was first in for the facial, and Mr. Martin sunk back into the Sultan's couch for a pampering pedicure. Mr. Mondragon was in a hurry and opted for a quick trim, but time wasn't an issue once the scalp massage started.
I like that massage.
Services here range anywhere from $15 to $200 for a full day's beauty. And the dads got their money's worth. Mr. Saviano even wanted a double dose of beauty, getting a trim after the facial. He says this is better than his barbershop any day.
My barbershop?
Yeah.
Oh, it was real nice. It was 2 chairs and a bookie in the back.
No bookies here, but the dads did enjoy the computer dating service Parlor provides. Pictures and phone numbers of clients continuously scroll the lobby computer screen. They had to join in.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah, great. I'll have a dozen of those.
So will we, Dad. And you wouldn't have enjoyed golf with the gals anyway.
I don't know how they handle 18 holes of this.
I know.
Robin Baumgarten, WGN News.
Boy, we're really playing the full amount there. It's good to see all the dads there, though. That's the 9 at 9.
The 9 at 9.